Minnesota Vikings have brought back a familiar face at cornerback in one Mackensie Alexander. Yes, return of the Mac. Let's get it out of the way. The 5-year veteran is back on a 1-year league minimum deal with a TBD signing bonus per Courtney Crona of ESPN. There were reports last week that the Vikings had an offer on the table for Mac, but logically, you thought after the Vikings landed Patrick Peterson, 1-year, $8 million deal with $2 million in incentives, that, Mac offer off the table. But of course, Zimmer loves him some cornerbacks, and I think it's an extremely smart signing. Love Mackensie Alexander as a player. Also, you can factor in the price, and also you consider how the cornerback depth got exposed last year due to injuries as well as youth at the position. So let's talk about Mackensie Alexander today. Background: 5'10", $192, former 5-star recruit. Played his college ball at Clemson, was a 2016 second-round pick by the Vikings, number 54 overall. Finally busted out in 2018 when he took over the slot full-time from Terrence Newman. Posted a 78.1 PFF grade, leading the Vikings cornerbacks. 8 passes broken up and 85.6 quarterback rating when thrown at. Had sort of a 2019. That's why his free agent market last offseason was whatever. Signed a 1-year, $4 million deal with the Bengals. Both he and Trey Waynes headed to the Queen City, and then played solid in the slot for Cincinnati. 67.2 PFF coverage grade, 87 quarterback rating when thrown at. 5 passes broken up, 1 interception. Cap-wise, so for the league minimum, a 5-year vet is making $990,000, and pending what the signing bonus is, probably not going to be huge, but the cap impact is going to be relatively marginal since he takes the place of someone else on the top 51. Vikings had around $8 million in cap space after the Mason Cole trade. And looking at the Vikings cornerback room, it's pretty easy to assume that someone's going to be making a move to safety because there's too much talent there and there's not enough talent at safety besides Harrison Smith. Because you're going to play Cameron Tiny Dantzler. He's a star in the making. You're going to play Patrick Peterson at the price you gave him. And you're going to play Mackensie Alexander and Jeff El Jefe Gladney, the 2020 first-round pick. And generally, you only go 3 to 4 deep at cornerback unless Zimmer institutes that rotation that he's done in the last couple of years. But what do you do with Harrison Hand, who every time 38 special touches the field, he does something good? Or what do you do about Chris Boyd, the 2019 7th-round pick out of Texas? Or does Mike Hughes make the roster? I think he's firmly on the bubble at this point. And we've been advocating and talking about how Chris Boyd and Harrison Hand do have the skill set to transition to free safety. Or does Patrick Peterson make the move to free safety despite him shooting that down in his introductory presser? He's talked about that he's open to doing that, and I think he certainly does have the ball skills to make the transition. So I think it's a fluid situation. I think as of right now, they have no idea. But once they get into practice, once they get into OTAs, if there are OTAs this year or training camp, they'll see what they can do. But safety is still a priority in the draft. I think the Vikings should still spend a mid-round pick on one of the very solid safeties in this class. Cornerback, though, might be taken off the table early, even though Zimmer loves him some cornerbacks. But not going to lie, Farley, Surtain, or Horn at 14, would be pretty tempting. But back to Mac. He's absolutely great because he knows the Zimmer scheme. He's had some great success in this league in it, and he'll be able to hit the ground running day one, even if there is truncated offseason work this time around. And it has to be enticing to him to return to a scheme where he's had good success and have a chance to rebuild his free agent profile since he's only 27 years old. He's going to be 28 next offseason. So if he comes in, balls out for the Vikings, he's a free agent yet again, and hopefully he can spank one big contract before his career is over. And even though he knows the slot, remember, he was a badass boundary corner at Clemson, so I think that it could be a mix, especially if Jeff Gladney continues to step up in the slot and really makes a leap from 2020. So Mac could be inside, outside, just your do-it-all cornerback. So welcome back, Mac. Low-key, one of my favorite Vikings over the last couple of years because he's feisty, he plays with a chip and attitude, so let's get this damn thing going. But your thoughts, Mackensie Alexander back with the Vikings? Let us know in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support that work? Post some of the Venmo, but until next time, Skol. Production value.